Namaste parents. Hello children. This is AJ. Welcome back to our session. We are learning 9th standard CBSE mathematics, lines and angles. We know what are the parallel lines, children? The lines in a plane which do not intersect at any point. Which do not intersect at any point. Take the example, this line M and this line N. These are parallel lines which do not intersect. If you extend this side and this side also, they will not intersect. So these lines are called parallel lines. What is a transversal? A line which intersect two or more lines at distinct points is called transversal. So one more line is there which intersect two or more lines at distinct points. These points, children. These points we can call P and Q. At distinct points is called transversal. So L is a transversal for M and N lines, right? Let us name the angles, children. 1, 2, angle 3, angle 4. Here angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Here if you see M and N parallel lines, this area is interior area. This area, this middle part, interior area. And this area is exterior. So here whatever we see, the angles are called exterior angles outside, and inside the angles we call interior angles, children. What are the interior angles, children? Here 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6 are interior angles. Now exterior angles outside of these parallel lines, that is angle 1, angle 2 and here angle 7 and angle 8. These are exterior angles. Here corresponding angles, children. Same side of the transversal you observe angle 1, angle 5, angle 4, angle 8. We will write here angle 1 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 8, and come to this side angle 2 and angle 6. And here downside angle 3, angle 7. These are the corresponding angles pairs. Now alternative interior angles, children. We know interior angles 4, 3, 5, 6. These are all interior angles. Alternative means 4 and 6 one pair, 3 and 5 one pair. We will write here 4 and 6, 3 and angle 5. Alternative exterior angles, children. We know exterior angles 1, 2, angle 7 and angle 8. These are all exterior angles. Alternative means 1 and 7 is one pair, angle 1 and angle 7, and angle 2 and angle 8 one more pair. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal, children. See angle 4, angle 3, angle 5, angle 6 are interior angles. Same side of the transversal. That means angle 4 and angle 5 is one pair. Angle 3 and angle 6 one more pair. Now exterior angles on the same side of the transversal. Exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 8 is one more pair. Angle 2 and angle 7 one more pair, children. Here you see statement, children. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, that means M and N are two parallel lines, transversal is L intersecting these two lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. We know what are the corresponding angles, right, children? 1, 5 and 2, 6, 4, 8, 3, 7. We have already learned these pairs. So let me write the pairs of corresponding angles are equal here, they said. So 1 equal to angle 5, this one, angle 2 equal to angle 6, angle 4 equal to angle 8, angle 3 equal to angle 7 as per this statement. Here the same thing reverse. If a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles are equal, that means the two lines are said to be parallel to each other. If corresponding angles are equal means the lines are parallel to each other. Right, children? Theorem 6.2, children, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternative interior angles are equal. Alternative interior angles, that means we have to prove angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 5, children. Right? Let's start the solution. Here we have already know that if two lines are intersecting means vertically opposite angles are equal. So can I write angle 2 equal to angle 4 here? Right. Why? Vertically opposite angles. But angle 2 equal to angle 6 as per the statement, before statement, children. Angle 2 equal to angle 6, corresponding angles are equal. Right. So here can I make angle 4 equal to angle 6? See here, first statement, angle 2 equal to angle 4. Second statement, angle 2 equal to angle 6. That is angle 4 equal to angle 6. So first one proved. Now we will see this side. For this one, here also we can make angle 1 equal to angle 3. Why, children? Because vertically opposite angles. But as per the corresponding angles, angle 1 equal to angle 5, right? We already know that. Corresponding angle statement. So here also, third statement, angle 1 equal to 3. Fourth statement, angle 1 equal to 5. After seeing third and fourth statements, we can easily say that angle 3 equal to angle 5. So this one also proved. So if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternating angles are equal. That is angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 5, children. Right? Theorem 6.3, children, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of alternative interior angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. That means here they have already given that alternative interior angles are equal. We need to prove that line M and line N are parallel. Right, children? So we'll write the solution. They have given pair of alternative interior angles. So I can write angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 5, children. Right, angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 5. This is given. But we know that angle 4 equal to angle 2. Right? How? It is vertically opposite angles. So here first statement it is angle 4 equal to angle 6. Second statement it is angle 4 equal to angle 2. After seeing 1 and 2, we can say that, so that means from 1 and 2, we can say that angle 2 equal to angle 6. Right, children? Now we will see this side. Angle 3 equal to angle 5, it is given a pair of alternative interior angles are equal. But angle 3 equal to angle 1 here. From vertically opposite angle statements. Right. Here this is statement 3, this is statement 4. So from 3 and 4 we can write, from 3 and 4 we can write, see here angle 3 equal to angle 5, angle 3 equal to angle 1. I can make these both are equal. That means angle 1 equal to angle 5. Right, children? Angle 1 equal to angle 5. Now you see angle 1 equal to angle 5 here, angle 2 equal to angle 6. If you see angle 2 and angle 6, these are corresponding angles. If you see angle 1 equal to angle 5, these both also corresponding angles. So here corresponding angles are equal. That means if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles are equal means both the lines are parallel lines. That's what we have proved. So line M and line N are parallel. Right, children? Theorem 6.4, children. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. See, interior angle of the same side of the transversal. See, 4 and 5, same side of the transversal. 3 and 6, same side of the transversal. Right? So, these sum, angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 we have to prove, and angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees we have to prove. Right, children? So, let's start. Take 2 points on the line M and line N. Here I am taking R, here I am taking S. Here you see PR is a ray. PR is a ray on line L. Right, children? So, ray PR stands on the line L. If you close this one and observe, so this will be a linear pair. Here angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degrees, children, because linear pair. But angle 2 equal to angle 6, children, because corresponding angles. We have already learned corresponding angles are equal, right? So, in place of angle 2, I can write angle 6 now. So, angle 6 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degrees. Now, I can write the same thing. Just I am changing the order. Angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees. Here you see ray QL stands on the line NS, children. So, we can see a linear pair here. That means I can write root angle 5 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees. Correct, because linear pair. Here also ray PQ stands on the line MR. That also I am writing. Ray PQ stands on the line MR. That means here also we can write one linear pair, angle 4 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degrees. Now see both the equation 180 and 180. These angles sum also, these angles sum also 180, 180. Right, children? Just add these angles now. That means angle 5 plus angle 6 plus angle 4 plus angle 3 equal to 180 plus 180. Right. So here I am writing angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 360 degrees, children. Here we already have angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees. Right. I am substituting this value here. That means 180 degrees plus angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 360 degrees. That means angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 360 degrees minus 180, that equal to 180 degrees, children. So, angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees and angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degrees. That means each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversals are supplementary. Theorem 6.5 children, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are said to be parallel. Just converse of the before theorem. Right, we have to prove that line M and line N are parallel lines. What they have given? They have given a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. That means same side, angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degrees they have given, or angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degrees they have given. If you observe, this is a linear pair. Angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degrees. Right children? Here. So, here also 180 degrees, here also 180 degrees. This is a linear pair I am writing. I can make these two equations equal. So, angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to angle 3 plus angle 6. Correct. So, angle 3 will get cancelled. So, here angle 2 equal to angle 6. See here, angle 2 equal to angle 6. Now, this side we will see. Here, angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degrees. We can take angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to 180 degrees. Because linear pair children. Now see, angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180. Angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to 180. Both are equal. So I can make these two are equal. That means angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to angle 1 plus angle 4. 4 will get cancelled. Now angle 1 equal to angle 5. See here, angle 1 equal to angle 5. This is one equation. Angle 2 equal to angle 6. See here. So here angle 1, angle 5, angle 2, angle 6. That means corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal here. Right. If a transversal intersecting two lines that a pair of corresponding angles are equal means the two lines are parallel. So that means line M and line N are parallel lines. Lines parallel to the same line. That means we have already seen that two parallel lines with one transversal, right? Here we have three parallel lines with a transversal. Correct? See, L, M, N are three parallel lines. If you see the angles here, 1, I can write angle 2 here, and here angle 3. Suppose only two parallel lines are there, means 1 and 2 are equal. 1 equal to 2 because corresponding angles. Here I can say 2 equal to 3 also. Angle 2 equal to angle 3 also. Why? If you close L line, L parallel line, that means M and N are M line and N line are parallel to each other. Correct? So, angle 2 equal to angle 3. That means these corresponding angles are equal. So, whatever the rules with two parallel lines we did till now, the same thing, all the rules are applicable for these three parallel lines also. Only thing we have to take two parallel lines and check the rules. Again, one line you close it and two parallel lines you check the rules. Like that we can make it equal. Theorem 6.6, lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Here already we see angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 2 equal to angle 3. By corresponding angles are equal statement. Right. So from here I can write angle 1 equal to angle 3. So that L line parallel to M, that means these two lines L and M. M line parallel to N, that means these two lines M and N also parallel. So now I can make L and N, first and third lines. L is parallel to N lines. L, N, right children? We'll see the remaining questions in next session, children. Thank you very much.